All right, welcome to East Coweta, getting ready to take on McEachern here at streamcity.org. I'm sitting along Carl McKnight, Josh Welcher here. Good region game, good football weather. What you see about this game?
I see it. I see McEachern comes in at 2-0 in the region. East Coweta comes in at 1-1. McEachern, we've had some struggle with them the last few years. Every time we played them, either in the playoffs or the regular season. Hoping this year there'll be a different change of what's going on. They hadn't played Pebblebrook. They've beat Newton and they've beat Campbell, and we've won against Campbell and lost against Pebblebrook. So this should be, they're 4-4, but you can throw that out the window right now because all that matters is a region title right for us against them. East Coweta has to have this win tonight to go on with the playoffs. It could be a fourth seat or out seat for the loser. But that being said, not for them, but for us if we was to lose it, because next week we have Newton at Newton, and then we have to get ready for that game. But that's a big rivalry game, so we need to make sure that we take care of business tonight at Garland Shoemake Stadium.
Yeah, I'm looking for a good game. Like I said, we finally got some good football weather out here. It's nice and chilly. Good shout out to the veterans before the game. And we're trying to.
Well deserved right there that we hadn't recognized. And I think I counted 23 people down there come out, veterans that come out of the stands on both sides of the field. And from McEachern had a couple, and then we had some here too that Larry Robertson and East Coweta recognized them for their service and what they've done for Veterans Day. This game right here too, Josh, is going to be a turning point to see how we come out. Last week we left points on the board on the field. We got inside the red zone, inside the 23 times, and then we had a long field goal from 39 yards out, made it 49 yards. But we didn't answer. We had a kicker who answered for the 3 points, but those kind of games you need to go ahead and put it aside. It was first and goal from the 6 one time, and we had to kick a field goal. First and goal from the 3. And we turned the ball over, but defensively we only gave up 6 points last week, so that's a good thing. But our offense is going to have to take and let the defense rest some too. So that's, as the captains make their way out there, I know you're probably picking them out, but the flip of the coin is going to be a big turning point for us. If we win the toss, I think we will defer to the second half. It's the way our tradition has been done lately.
Yep, and I think I got the captains for both teams. For McEachern, you're going to have Michael White, Carlton Bodie, Devontae Morgan, and Ryan Artist. And for the home team, the East Coweta Indians, you're going to have Xander Simmons, Caleb Harris, Christian Richardson, and Bryson Foley are the captains.
Xander's a wide receiver. Simmons had a great game, pretty good game last week. Had a career for some people. He had 6 catches for 140-something yards and 2 touchdowns. And he looked good. And Danny Shock was on market. I went back and looked at some of the film on Monday, and he had 4 drop passes, and one of them should have been a touchdown if it was dropped. So, that's the kind of things you got to clean up. We're in the 8th game of the season. We're 6-2 coming this game tonight, and those are the things we need to make sure we do take care of.
Yep. And DJ Reed's got some big shoes to fill to come in and fill in for Bowles. So we'll see what Reed can do tonight in the running back position for East Coweta.
Getting ready to flip, toss the coin.
Our dear friends of the campus that he helped build what it is today. Let's hear it for Dr. Armand Tinker.
Armand Tinker is the honorary captain tonight for East Coweta, and he served as AD here, and also he's an honorary captain to flip the coin. So that being said, he's seeing how the toss is. So McEachern has won the toss and is deferred to the second half. So East Coweta, they'll be kicking from left to right, from south to north. So Indians will be taking the ball from the north end zone.
And East Coweta in their traditional gold helmets, purple jerseys, and purple pants. And the McEachern Indians are gold helmets, white jerseys with a blue trim, and gold pants. And there is a light drizzle or mist I can see in the lights here.
Coming in. And you know that right now tonight, I hope I don't make this mistake, but a lot of obviously the Indians, and I'm going to say EC or McEachern Indians, because that's, both of them are Indians. I was looking at the schedule. The only time we play Indians is when we play McEachern. That's the only, the whole time I've been doing these games, we've only been the Indians, against when we play McEachern.
Yep.
The mascot's usually not that well known.
One more big round of
Yeah.
applause for our veterans.
So I guess we'll just go with
Welcome to Indians.
EC is pretty easy to say.
Yeah, exactly.
McEachern's kind of long to say.
Well,
The home Indians and the visiting Indians.
right. I hope this is the home Indian. We don't have to worry about the visiting Indians tonight. Indians are both Indians are getting ready to come on the field, but McEachern they have a little
They got a fog
high
machine
step in
over
there.
there.
Well, they have a high step against East Coweta. They got a 5-1 record against us, and 4 of them was in the playoffs in the second round. So we had to play 3 times in the playoffs. And now that looks good right there with the American flag honoring the veterans as they come out there. And I think we got 11 or 12 American flags toted by the ball players. So that makes me feel, even though I didn't serve my country like these gentlemen did down here, but it's well represented for the East Coweta faithful.
And the veterans are still out on the field, which is a really cool thing that East Coweta done here, as they have some men in uniform, and the other guys are retired veterans of the service.
There are 2 down there that served in Vietnam. One's my brother. He was in 68, Ray McKnight, served in 68 and 69. And my next-door neighbor, who I grew up with in Sonoy, was Tommy Harris, and he served in 67 and 68. Ray served 12 months, and Tommy served 14 months over in Vietnam. And I'm glad, to talk to people. They don't talk about it. That's the one thing about a service person. My dad never talked about World War II. He didn't like to answer questions. Ray didn't talk about it. My brother, things that they saw, they say a lot of stuff. And we take for granted that that's not in the service. And then, these people out here give their life. It's just like a policeman or anybody else in service like that. They give their life to put on the line for the country. And it's disturbing to me to see people to not stand up for the flag, because the flag wouldn't be here if they're sitting down.
Yeah, it's kind
The
of
respect.
disturbing.
I think they need to respect it. If they're gonna live in this country, let's respect it.
Yep.
And if you don't till you have somebody serve, then you understand what's going on.
So McEachern comes in 4-4, but like you said, they're 2-0 in region play. So this is a big game for East Coweta if they want to maintain to try to stay on par to get home field.
Yeah, next week they'll be playing. And that ball right there, we could have got it at the 35, but we didn't let it go out of bounds. But we ended up the kickoff, and we downed it at the 24. So not a real good decision to start out the game. We could have had it at 1st and 10 from the 35 because it went out of bounds, but we fell on it at the 24. So it'll be 1st and 10 for East Coweta, EC, at their own 34. We usually have a sheet that tells offense and defense, but we're going to have to wing it tonight.
Yeah, I think it's pretty much the same except for the running back position where Reed's going to step in for Bowles, and McEachern's defense in the 3-4 here.
Danny Shock's at the quarterback. He's in shotgun. He's got Reed at the back. Hands off to him, trying to break to the outside, and he gets over the line of scrimmage and maybe picks up about 3 yards on the play, over the 25 to about the 27, being second down and about 6 right there.
That was a big linebacker, Tajaron Cash, for the McEachern Indians. Linebacker there made the tackle.
Humming is a nice looking tackle on the right side, number 45. That's now Indians split out. Simmons and Tillman to the right and left. Moss is in the slot. Shock's back to pass. He's looking. He's got a man open, wide open into the 20-35, down to the 40. Down to the 45 and inside about the, he gets tackled from behind at the 48-yard line of East Coweta, and that was Moss.
And that was Renee Barber, the third, there with the tackle, the senior linebacker.
All right, we got now Tillman comes in the ball game right now. Now we got two wide tights. Now we got 24. Now Wildcat. we got trying to get to the outside, and we got a penalty flag against the Indians, and that's going to be probably brought back. And that looked like Richardson on the Wildcat that time.
Yeah, it looked like Michael White, the senior defensive back for McEachern there, got held up, and that's what the referee seen, and he threw the flag.
Ball penalty flag's going to be holding at the 50-yard line exactly, so it's going to be a penalty against the Indians marked off
Holding is the call against the Indians.
from the spot foul.
That penalty mark from the
So we're going to be second down and 19.
ball to the 40-yard line.
Back to the 40.
We will replay
That was
first
Christian Reed on the Wildcat, if I'm not mistaken. It wasn't Reed.
No, it was Harris.
It was Harris? Okay,
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
their own 40.
Brought in the DB for the
And he said
Wildcat.
attached it to brought back last week. This time he's Sharks back to pass. He's got Moss out in the flat, and Moss doesn't get anything, and that's not a good read on that one. And not playing your knee, we didn't pick up nothing on it. Maybe back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all we got out of that. He got to look somewhere a little deeper, because that was a loss on the play. Brings up second down and about 20.
One on the play.
there's Daniel James there with the tackle
Number 13, Daniel James.
for McEachern there. He was right on the spot, didn't miss the tackle, made a good form tackle there on Moss.
From their own
Indians got trips to the left this time. Got Moss in the slot. Cortez is down wide, looking that time. Throws it to Moss. No, that's Tillman that time. Tillman gets 9 yards on the play on a quick little hitter. Gets up to the original line of scrimmage. And about one more, so he's going to be third down and about 9 at the 50-yard line.
Yeah, there was 4 McEachern Indians there that brought him down, but it was number 25, Renee Barber, the third there, who was there first.
9 from
Sharks back and ready to go again. Quick. Gonna be now we pull back. We gotta get this play. Third down and 9 at the 50-yard line. 9:40 to go. The clock's running. No score. Indians with the opening kickoff right here. Taking it from the 24-yard line. Sharks back to pass. He's got a man across the middle and just gets Simmons just gets knocked down right there at the line of scrimmage, but
incomplete.
it's incomplete. But they got a
Simmons, the intended
Number four, Michael White just laid into Simmons there, threw a shoulder on him, but it was thrown at the feet of Simmons, and I don't think he could have made a play on it.
fourth down, and we act like we're going for it, but we're not. We're going to be the kicking, and I think they've seen this on film, so they hadn't moved at all.
deep punt formation. Number 1, Luca Labataglia.
Labataglia, and they'll see they got Webb deep for them, and a bad snap. And he gets it off, and he gets it down to about the 40. It's going to hit inside the 35 and get a roll to the 30 and a 29-yard line, and he had 4 people on the rush, and there was a bad snap.
Yeah, so he dropped the snap, and then he got lucky to get it off, and it did get a good roll down, and it rolled down to where about the 29-yard line of East Coweta. So that was, of McEachern, that was a good kick.
29.
Indians coming out right here. Defense will have the corner gay boys on the corners. Dudak in the middle. Linebackers are going to be Johnson, Ellis, and Richardson. And I'll set the defensive backs later. You can catch them. Quarterback this time is going to be Bryce Archie from McEachern, and I've seen him play at Archer High School. This time he runs it in the middle and tries to just fix up in there, and he gets about 4 yards on the play on a straight dive play. And
That's like number 20.
22 is
Number 22, Macari Bodiford.
Bodison out there on that stop.
Stop made by number 96, Bailey Cornegay.
Bailey Cornegay in there with the stop, one of the first guys to get there for the East Coweta Indians.
First possession for McEachern with the ball with under 9 minutes right here in the first quarter. A little mist of rain coming in. Archer back. He's fixed his time to the tailback, and then once he gets over the line of scrimmage and gets the first down up over the 40 to about the 42-yard line, and they pick up the first down, stops the clock at 8:45.
And that was DeLeon Freeman there, first man to hit the guy for East Coweta to bring him down, but not until they get a first down.
Not good when your safeties are making tackles. First and 10 at the 43-yard line. Bryce Archer this time ball's down, and we fumble on the play and comes out, and it's going to be about a 5-6 yard loss on there.
And that was Keelan Cornegay that came back there, but the quarterback had fell down on the ground to protect the ball. Good play by the quarterback just to fall down on the ball.
Going to be a loss of 6. The ball is a 38.
Because Keelan Cornegay was coming.
Second down and 16. This time he's back. Archer's back to pass. He's looking, got time on the sideline. He puts it right in front of the receiver at the yard marker with good coverage over there on the left side. He picks up the yards he lost, and about to the original line of scrimmage. Going to bring up third down and about 10.
Brandon Johnson there with East Coweta with the stop. That was a good stop. He was slowed down by Colt Cortez out there, slowed him down a little bit. Johnson come in and finished up the tackle.
Caleb Webb on the catch. This time Archer's back to pass. He's got time. He's looking, trying to get to the outside. He got hit right at the last minute. Throws it out of bounds about to the track. And the Indians, he should have a penalty flag on that one because that wasn't catchable at all. Stops the clock at 7:31 with no score right here. Indians, East Coweta on defense, kind of rise to the occasion.
Yeah, he had to throw that one away. That was good coverage by East Coweta secondary there. All the men were blanketed. He didn't have anybody open to throw it to, so he threw it out of bounds by about 10 yards.
Fourth down, and the Indians call timeout, and they're lining up like they want to go for it. Indians, Bryce Archer stays out on the field, and they got 3 wideouts to the right hand side, Webb and Grant. So Indians call timeout.
East Coweta Indians call timeout.
East Coweta calls timeout with 7:30 to go in the first quarter. We'll do the same.
Of East Coweta High School Athletics, Jared Schaefer and Russ Foley on the field tonight providing sideline medical coverage. The after-hours medical clinic at Summit will be open tomorrow morning for any orthopedic follow-up.
Hey, this is James O'Brien with Stream City Radio. Hope you're enjoying the broadcast. Do you love sports? Have you ever dreamed of having your own show talking about your favorite team? Maybe you've wanted to do play-by-play or color for a live broadcast. Could be in luck. We're looking to expand our broadcast team. If you're interested and you possess good general sports knowledge, drop us a line, go to streamcity.org, click on the Contact Us button, and let us know what exactly it is you.
All right, we're back here at Garland Shoemake Stadium, fourth down, and McEachern's at their own 31, and Pooch kicks it, and that's Archer, and he just kicks it over the head, and I hope it rolls in the end zone because that's the only chance we got.
Yeah, they tricked us there a little.
Yeah, no, I think he was a kicker just like Horn was for Collins Hill, and he just stepped back in his deep formation and punted it, and luckily he got the roll. Yeah, quick kick, and at least he had a roll to about the 20-yard line, and it went on in the end zone. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Indians at the 20. Indians' second possession of the ball, first quarter. Defense looked good on the stop on that time. Danny's back. He has Reed in the backfield behind him in the eye. This time he fakes it to Reed. No, he gives it to him. He has trying to get to the outside, and Reed gets over the 20 to about the 24-yard line, and they just kind of push him down right there, and it looks like Michael White kind of just unloaded on him right there.
Yeah, Victor Okafor.
Oglethorpe and also White. Second down and about 7. Rain looks like it's picking up a little bit, Josh, and a little windy.
Yeah, it looks kind of cool under those LED lights. Of course, I can say that from up here in the booth.
We got stacked tight in him, everybody in there. This time he gives it to Reed. No, he's back, trying to get a pass. He gets it to Reed on a handoff, and Reed gets up to about the 30-yard line. It's going to be close for the first down.
They're going to move the chains here.
They are moving. First down. Good fake that time for Shock to pull him back and then to give the ball to Reed on like a little draw. He goes behind his right side and picks up the first down.
Like Lance Watkins there with the stop for McEachern.
Indians right now in tight formation. Got both receivers in. This time he gives it to Reed again, trying to get to the outside, and we don't get anything.
That would be Cameron Neal, the junior defensive lineman, busted through the backfield of East Coweta and wrapped up Reed and didn't let him go.
Made a good stop that time. A loss of 4 on the play. He's going to bring up second down and 14. 6:07 to go in the first quarter. No score here at Garland Shoemake between McEachern and East Coweta. Moss in the slot. He has Tillman and Simmons out wide. This time he rolls to the right. He's got pressure on him. He's looking, trying to throw to Moss, and Moss gets the ball at about the 46-yard line. Great pass that time by Shock for about a 27-yard touchdown. 27-yard completion into. Well, we're not quite in there. He slid up over the 50, so it's going up to the 48-yard line of East Coweta.
Yeah, Josh Grant there in coverage. He got beat. Moss beat him.
Moss speed outran him that time. That time he gives it to Reed. Reed trying to get to the inside, and he started to stay inside. He keeps his feet moving and gets back to the line of scrimmage, and he gets up to about the 50-yard line. If they don't take him out, and now we got a man got to come out because his helmet's off.
Helmet's off. That's number 73. 72.
72 that time. Pick up 1 yard. Second down and 9. The ball's at the 49-yard line of East Coweta. Zach Clayton had to come off because his helmet was off. Now he's ready to go back, but he has to stay out one play. Danny Shock's in shotgun formation. He has Reed behind him. We got bunch set to the tight ends this time. This time he gives it to Reed. Reed trying to get to the outside. He breaks through the one hole and gets over the line of scrimmage to inside the 50 to about the 48-yard line. Third down and about 6 for the Indians. Clock ticks with 4:51 to go.
Yeah, that was a big tackle by number 99 there. Come in at the end, Drake Hatcher, senior defensive lineman. Come falling in. That's a big guy down there.
He's a big man. That's a big old boy down there. Third down and about 6 inside the McEachern territory. Indians with the ball. No score. Clock's running with 4:30 to go. Danny's back, looking. He has a man open, but he didn't threw it in the dirt, and he didn't quite get it to him. So it's going to bring up 4th down and 6 at the 48.
Yeah, he was aiming for Simmons again, and Moss was in coverage, and Moss was really the only one, or White I'd rather say, was the only one that had a play on that ball. It was thrown in the ground.
6 yards to go for the first down.
This play right here is not going to fool anybody, I don't think, on this punting. Clock ticks down the game clock to 18 seconds. Now we switch in and out.
They tried to get him to jump off.
Yeah, nobody goes back deep for them now. They got one man in back there. They were one man short, and we had to call a timeout for this.
That's 2
play.
timeouts.
That's 2 timeouts in the first quarter.
Yeah, I think he's just run the punt team out on the field, but
yeah,
you know.
we ain't fooled anybody all year on this one. So we need to run that. Go ahead and run the punt team out there. That's 2 timeouts we had to burn in the first quarter.
It'd be
4:22 to go in the first. No score right here. East Coweta at Garland Shoemake. We'll take a 60-second timeout.
Van Mottla and the Mottla Hines real estate team are proud sponsors of high school athletics and have their finger on the pulse of the Noonan Coweta real estate environment. Give them a call today at 678-870-2295 or look them up at motthines.com for all of your real estate needs. That's Mott, M-O-T-T, Hines, H-I-N-E-S.com. Or call and ask for Van Mottla, 678-870-2295.
All right, we're back here. Caleb's fixing to get ready. Caleb Webb is deep for McEachern right now, number 1. And number 1, Tabliago is fixing to kick it. High snap, he gets it down. Good punt. Going to hit somewhere around the 25 and bounce to inside the 20 to down to about the 14, maybe the 11-yard line.
I think it rolled down to about the 16.
It's the 16? Okay, so I'm sorry. You're right. I'm sorry.
But that's still better than last time. We can maybe change the field position here if you're the East Coweta Indians and see what your defense can do.
You're right. 1st and 10 from the 16 from McEachern. Second possession they've had of the ball. Indians defense trying to pin them back a little deeper this time. Bryce Archer is the quarterback. He has one man behind him. This time, low snap, puts it in the gut right there, and he gets one time, and he just gets wrapped up pretty good that time.
Good tackle by Brandon Johnson there for East Coweta to come from the other side of the field and wrap him up, tackle him for just a minimal gain.
Picks up 3, second down and 7. Johnson really went a good stick right there from the blind side. Now, McEachern sends 3 wide outs to the left, excuse me. one to the right. Now he's looking, trying to Bryce trying to get away from him. He throws the ball to the outside and has a man wide open at the sticks, and he picks up the first down, and that was Webb. He gets out to we run him out of bounds about the 34.
Yeah, that was
33-yard line, excuse me.
Makai Sullivan there in coverage, and Michael Burst, rather, forced him out of bounds.
Webb made a good thing. He went down the field and came back and helped his quarterback out when he got in trouble. We only had a 3-man rush that time. It's 1st and 10 from the 34. This time he has a man in motion going behind him. Hands it to the tailback, and we just stuck him, and we lost a helmet on the play. And we got a man got to come out. I mean,
that's who made the tackle there.
Exactly.
Number 96.
Cornegay.
Yeah, Bailey Cornegay with the tackle.
Got to strap them things on, boy. We need you. 6-yard line, 36.
Is that Horsley out there in the position?
Yeah, now that's him. Now I got throwing a screen back to the backside. We should pick that one off, and I thought we did, but we didn't. No, incomplete pass. That time it just tipped up. They tried to roll it to the right and throw back. And
that was Brandon Johnson there trying to sell it to the referee that he picked it up off the turf, but apparently it hit the grass.
Good coverage that time by the Indians on Johnson on that little tunnel screen. 3rd down and about 6 or long 6 or short 7. According to how you're looking at it. Ball's at the 36. Clock stops at 3:02. Arch got a man in motion coming this way. Looking. Got a man still. 3-man rush. He gets over the line of scrimmage, and he tries to get from behind, and we just run him down to the sidelines and finally run him down at about the 41-yard line, and it's going to be 4th down and about 3.
Michael Burst finally got him to the ground, but he's Coweta defender. I think that was Cornegay, number 5. Keelan Cornegay was coming after him.
4th down, and this time we know that Archie is the kicker, so we need to make sure we send the man back deep. It could be another force that's just like a while ago. They're in about the same position as the line of scrimmage last time.
Yep, 4th and 3 from their own 40. And we'll see what they're going to do.
Now he drops back 2 times. They're going to punt. We need to send the man back. It's a quick kick this time, and he punches it over our head and out of bounds at about. And they need to mark this, and I don't see where that official is going to walk it back up. And no, that ain't right. That ain't right.
Yeah, that don't look right to me. But it's going to be out at the 13. But it started to cross over that out of bounds about the 20, I think.
It hit the white. Out behind where he's marking that. He's dead wrong about that one. It's hard to tell when he's running backwards to see where he marked it at. Oh, man, that was terrible. Anyhow, we get the ball at the 13-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Indians, backed up now. 2:11 to go. They don't ever look for the head official to see where to line it up where the ball went out of bounds, because that's what he's looking at. Indians 1st and 10. This time he hands it to Reed. Reed trying to get to the outside, and he gets stuck. I'm talking about stuck hard for a 1-yard game, 2nd down and 9.
Yeah, junior linebacker Tajon Cash there with the stick, and that was a big-time hit on Reed.
Reed's got to hit up in the hole quick and don't dance. 2nd down and 9. Reed's in the backfield. Moss comes out. Foley comes in. This time he hands to Reed. Fakes to him. Got a man open in the sideline. He throws it over there to, it looks like the Simmons, and Simmons gets up to about the 19-yard line, 18-yard line. It's going to bring up 3rd down and about 5.
Yes, that was Daniel James there in coverage that wrapped him up, sophomore defensive back for the McEachern Indians. And we have ourselves a defensive struggle here in the 1st quarter as it winds down to under 2 minutes.
3rd and 5 here at the 18-yard line of East Coweta's own. And he has Simmons and Tillman out wide. He has Moss there. We can't burn another timeout. We're looking at 14 seconds to get a play in. We hadn't got one yet. Now we do. 10 seconds. Everybody's lined up. Colt Cortez is out there in the slot. This time he's looking, trying to get a man on the inside and throws it to Simmons, and Simmons just catches it about the 25-30, and he gets to the 32-yard line and a first down. And I thought it was a tip ball right there, but Simmons came over and got it for the first down.
That was Michael White in coverage, and Simmons just beat him to the ball and was able to high point that ball and catch it and carry a couple of guys with him for a few extra yards there, Carl.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line. 42 seconds to go. This could be the last play of the first quarter. We have no score right here between East Coweta and McEachern. I tell you, that's like a mirror when we go play somewhere else in white, just exactly like they are, except navy blue. This time he throws it to Colt, and Colt just mixes it. Cortez just goes right through his hand, and could have been about a 6-yard pickup, and we got nothing. Stops the clock though with 28 seconds.
That was Michael White again in coverage. He was ready to bring the hit, and I think Cortez might have felt that behind him, and might have interfered with him trying to catch the ball.
Well, he takes his gloves off now after that. But you know, give you what God gave you, that ability to do it. You don't need that paper on you. Suck it down. Looking. This time he goes to Cortez, and he's on it. He got his hand on his back, and there's his flag. Yeah, if he can't find it, he can't even find his flag down here. He was reaching for it. He was reaching for something, but he couldn't find anything. And I watched it the whole time. Luckily, his partner down the field at the line of scrimmage threw the flag, so it's going to be pass interference against McEachern.
Yeah, that was Michael White in coverage. He had his hand on his back, reached in and slapped the ball away, but you can't pull that jersey.
White's a senior, and he's trying to sell his case right there, but no good. So it's going to be a first down for the Indians at about the 41-yard line. No, excuse me. I think they went too far. That's fine. 46-yard line.
Yeah, he's a big guy, that Michael White. He's tall. Him and number 2 out there. Keon Allman. First to Josh Grant, actually.
First and 10 at the 46. This time he hands to Reed. Reed trying to dive in there. He gets up on the line of scrimmage to the 50, and we're in McEachern territory once again about the 49. That's going to be the last play of the first quarter. 5-yard pickup, be second down and 5. And let's take a 60-second timeout. We'll listen to East Coweta football on streamcity.org.
Let's see if they're going to do it. There it is.
Hey, everybody. James O'Brien. At 10 a.m.
All right, we're back here at Garland Shoemake Stadium, a little rainy night in Georgia. In the first quarter, we have no score between East Coweta and McEachern. Starting the second quarter, Indians will be starting in McEachern territory at the 49-yard line. It'll be second down and 5. You got anything on? Well, it ain't time for the Braves to start, is it?
They're about to start. They just sang the anthem. I think Zach Brown sang the anthem for the home team. And, yeah, I got him on my phone so we can kind of keep an eye on it.
All right. Indians come, East Coweta Indians come out. The real Indians come out right now. Break the huddle from the sidelines. Coach Small is talking to him. Now, DJ Reed in the backfield behind Danny Shock. Danny's got his Simmons and Tillman wide. This time we spread them out. Foley and Pasa, this time he gives it to Reed. Reed trying to get to the outside. Darts gets over the 45 inside. About a first down. Looks like from here, Josh.
Look like going to be a good spot. Going to get the first down. Good cutback by Reed, but he was brought down by Tyson Cash, the junior linebacker from McEachern, who's made a handful of tackles tonight.
Good blocking that time on the right side of the line for East Coweta. First and 10 Indians at the 44.
East Coweta starting to get a good push on that offensive front. See if they can continue it here on this drive.
McEachern's always had a number 99 that just looked like he just weighed out of dome. This time Reed's trying to find something. He can't get anything, and he gets over back to the line of scrimmage and gets maybe 1 yard. He stopped behind his runner just to see which way he could go and didn't get anything.
And who was there again? Cash. Touchdown Cash.
It's about time for Danny to give one to him and pull it back and see what he can get down the side, because they've been sticking on Reed every time, and Danny needs to pull it and take it himself.
They got a mismatch down here on the bottom of the field here.
Suck it down to 9. East Coweta back looking for Moss. Trying to get rid of it. He's got a place to go with it. Now he throws it to Moss in the flat. Matt's at 35, 30. Down to about the inside the 30 to about the 20. Stepped out at the 27, and I tell you what, Shaw, he was running for his life, but he also got rid of the ball right at the last minute.
Yeah, he was able to look up and see Moss with his hands up, like throw me the ball, because the defenders totally forgot about Moss and left him unattended down there. And we'll get ready for East Coweta right here.
1st and 10 for the East Coweta. They're right here inside the 30 to the 26. This time he throws the Moss to the other side. Moss throws down to one knee, but doesn't get it. He breaks through there, and whoo, he got round pretty good that time by Grant.
Yeah, Josh Grant laid the wood there on Moss, but Moss hopped right back up.
Picked up 5 on the play.
You'd like to see that.
2nd down and 5 inside the 25 to the 22-yard line. Clock ticks with 10:30 to go in the first half. No score here. This time he gets to Reed. Reed trying to get to the outside and nowhere to go at all. Just gets back to the line of scrimmage. And that little play, we've run it 7 times, and we've got maybe a total of about 30 yards on it. But Reed's coming off with a limp, brings Jones in, DeAndre Jones. And
Drake Hatcher there with the stop along with Tajon Cash to bring down Reed. And big 3rd down here for East Coweta. Want to keep these chains moving.
Prosser goes out, and it looks like Cortez goes in, out wide. Simmons is wide to the right. Moss is in the flat. Are we short a player? I can't tell. No, he's down in the line. Tight end. This time Moss moves in a little bit, 1 step. Jones just steps up 1. Got him to the outside. Holding. We get away with that one. And it looks like Moss had a ball, but a good defensive play by the cornerback. He wants to tell everybody how good he is. Yeah. He's fixing to get beat after that. Most of the time when that happens,
he'll get beat on the next play. That was Josh Grant. He barely got a fingertip on that ball. But we're going to send out the region's best kicker. I'm going to go ahead and say it.
Last week Luca Tabiello, he had the most points last week. He's going to be kicking somewhere around the 28-yard line. It'll be a 38-yarder. And high snap, he gets it down, and Mize gets it down, and the kick is up, and it is good. Indians draw blood. East Coweta Indians draw blood on a high snap that Mize puts down good for Luke and puts it down, makes it 3-0 right here with 9:28 to go in the first half.
And you're listening to StreamCity.org. Thank you for listening. We'll be right back.
Hey, this is James O'Brien, and my grandfather was an electrician. He taught me one thing about electricity. That stuff can kill you. So when you need electrical work done at your house, call the professionals. Sonoy Electric has been serving the South Metro area for 19-plus years. Family owned and operated, Dan, Josh, or Stewart will be your guy to come out, do your estimate, and get the work done properly. Look them up on the web at sonoaelectric.org or give them a call at 678-323-9335. Keep your electrical working and keep your family safe. Call the professionals. Sonoa Electric.
Back here at Garland, Shoemake Stadium. Indians getting ready to kick off right here, leading up 3-0 over McEachern. 9:28 to go in the first half. Luke's fixing to kick it. They don't respect that foot that much. It's Grant and Webb right there deep for the McEachern.
They're backing up.
Now, and we kick a little squib down there, and it goes in the end zone all the way through, and it's going to be 1st and 10 for them. If there's no penalty, there's a penalty. We're offsides.
Yeah.
That kills you.
Yep, and the number 1 for McEachern, he almost ran over there and let that ball bounce off of him. That would have been not good for them, but it would have been negated anyway.
Yep, that had to change it over, so it's going to be, we're kicking it from the 35 this time. That's the kind of mistakes you don't need to be making in the 8th game of the season.
Not in a game that looks like it's going to be a defensive battle.
Right.
You don't need to give up any field position.
I remember we used to have somebody tell you to go, but they don't turn that away now. But now everybody's gunner's going down. Now he's got to kick it from the 35.
He's still got the leg to get it out.
Got to warm that leg up too right now. The referee has made kicking there. His kicking is going to be somewhere around the 10-yard line. And it is. And he takes it at the 10. That's Webb. And Webb gets to the 20, 25. He gets up over the line of scrimmage and he loses the ball. And we got it. We got the ball. We stripped it. And that's what you don't sell yourself over here on a play like that, on a defensive play beforehand, and you run the ball back and you get it stripped from you. So you don't, karma comes back to you on that one.
Yeah.
Indians catch a break right here on a stripped ball.
Kenneth Riley comes away with the ball. I didn't see who stripped it, but he's the one that came out with it. So East Coweta, major turn of events right here to get the ball with good field position at the 34-yard line of McEachern.
That time they had the ball at the 10-yard line. They had brought it back 20 yards, and then all of a sudden we pulled it out. So that's a great play for the Indians defense. These coaches teach that stripping on the play. That's the best defense you can have sometimes when they're carrying it like that.
So now McEachern defense back out on the field after a long drive from East Coweta.
McEachern hands it. This time we hand to Reed. Reed trying to get on line of scrimmage. He's inside the 30 down to about the 26-yard line. He's going to be second down about 3.
And that was Andrew Ruffin with the tackle, but you could tell that defensive line is tired from that last drive, and now they had to run back out there on the field.
Second down and 2 right there, and this time Danny Shells reads which way to go. He's looking, throws the Moss out in the flat. Moss trying to get the tunnel screen, gets back to the line of scrimmage and goes over for the first down inside the 25 to about the 23-yard line. It'll be a first down and for the Indians.
Jacoby Fox there with the tackle for McEachern.
That little tunnel screen worked good for Moss. Now, Moss didn't have a good week last week. He dropped 2 of them. One was a touchdown pass.
And he got hurt last week, too.
Yeah.
So that's good.
I think feelings were hurt. I think feelings were more than anything on that one. When you drop 2 and one was a touchdown. All right, we're going back here wide, 3 wide to the right. We have 1 tight end. We bring Reed up beside him this time. This time he fakes the ball up and hands it to him this time, and he can't get anywhere to go. And we get up about the 20. We pick up about 2 yards on the play. Second down and 8.
Yeah, that was number 25 and number 7, Tyjon Cash, and Renee Barber, the third there with the stop for McEachern. And it's going to bring up 2nd and 8.
8:10 to go in the first half. Indians on top. East County Indians on top 3-0. Tillman comes in the ball game with also Simmons. Second down and 8. We don't need to swap 3s. We need to put 6. Danny's got them in a bunch tight right now. Tillman and Reed. This time he gets to Reed, try to break the line of scrimmage. He blows over through 1. No, that's Jones. Excuse me. Jones just a quick sprint right there.
Yeah, bringing in some fresh legs.
15 inside the 15. He picks up another first down for the Indians at about the 13-yard line. He hit that hole like he's supposed to. He jammed it up in there, and there was a good block at that time. We don't probably do the same thing to the other side. This time, he puts Jones to the left. Danny's looking. Fakes it to Jones. He gets it this time. Gets it back. Jones dives inside the 10, down to the 5. They push him. The whole bunch is like rugby. Everybody's taking him to the goal line. He gets down to about the 1.
Inside the 1.
We got a first down, though, if we still got the ball. It stops the clock with 7:14. Indians inside the 5 to about the 1-yard line.
He's a little guy, but he shows.
Give him the ball again, Coach. Hell, he's got us this far. Do it again.
Yeah, that's at the 1-foot line there, Carl.
Indians on the right side. This time Danny gets up under. Pushes it. Trying to get in. We got the touchdown.
Snuck it in.
We got Danny to get just behind that big center, Aaron Fenimore, and just drives him in there for about 3 yards and just pushes McEachern back, and we get the first touchdown since.
Yeah, man, you got to capitalize on their mistakes, and that's what East Coweta just done. And going to try to make it 10-0 here halfway through the second quarter.
Luke's fixing to try to make it 10-zip right now. You know, high snap again, but Mize gets it down, and it is good. East Coweta 10, McEachern 0 with 7 minutes to go in the first half. And is getting ready to kick off. We'll be ready after this 60-second timeout.
In Georgia, we love outdoor living, and we spend thousands of dollars building decks and swimming pools. But sometimes it's simply too hot outside to be in the direct sun. You may have even thought about spending thousands of dollars to build a permanent roof structure over whatever beautiful outdoor structure you have. But what if you could harness the power of the sun? You could control when you had shade, when you had sun, keep the rain out when you don't want it. Well, the fine folks over at Georgia Shade Solutions can help you do exactly that. With their motorized louvered roof systems, harness the power of the sun. Control how much shade or how much sun you get with the push of a button. And oh yeah, the rain out when you don't want it. Look.
Back at Garland Shoemake Stadium tonight on a rainy night. It's East Coweta 10, McEachern 0. Indians getting ready to kick off right here. And a one-step of hop kicks it this time, and he gets it to about the 25 and trying to get to the outside. He's got a little lane over there, and it looks like he's trying to get to, and he makes it all the way up to about the 40. He runs 30 yards, and he ended up getting about 12 yards after he make that run, and that was
Tillman with the stop.
Tillman with the stop and West with the run. First and 10 for McEachern at their own 42.
That was a short pooch kick. Looked like they wanted to keep it away from number 1, the guy who fumbled it last time.
Well, I don't think we got the leg right now with this rain. It's hard to get it in the end zone right now.
First and 10 from their own 42.
Bryce Archer right here getting ready to, this time he tries to quarterback draw. We can't get to the outside. He gets there too. It beats us to our ends are not contained right there. And that's the youth part coming about. You've got to stay containment in there. And last week kind of got an outside source in. He picks up about 4 yards on probably at about the 44. Brings up second down and 6.
It looked like number 14, Montgomery, forced him out there, Carl.
This time he gives it to the tailback. Hand it straight dive, and he just gets over the line of scrimmage. And luckily we get Johnson pulls him down inside the 50 to about the 46, and they're going quick huddle right now. The Indians can't get set up quick enough. Once again, they're going no stop again. Quick time to the Indians again. We stop them that time for about a 2-yard gain. Second down, about 8.
Yeah,
they ran 3 plays in less than 15 seconds.
That was Ellis and Dudek there with the stop.
Can't call the defense quick enough. Now they got the ball. The referee has to set it down. Second down. They're going to try to quick snap again. This time Archer trying to get to the outside, and he gets one tackle. And we got a good tackle over there. That was Christian Richardson. It unloaded him for about 2 yards. It brings up third down and about 3 at a 40-yard line.
Let's see if they try to slow down here and get a play call in.
Our defense is getting up right here. We're not backing down off this. Richardson this time he tries the same play again. He comes in and he gets the first down up inside the 35 to about the 34-yard line.
That was Dudek with the tackle.
McEachern trying to run that quick plays. Quarterback keeper once again.
Number 7, Malachi
Dudek on the stop. Gives us a breather to let somebody see some air. This time he gives it to the tailback. Tailback just gets in there. We hit him up in there, and Richardson knocks his feet out from under him, but he falls forward for about 2 yards, second down and 8. All this, they have run down to the 40-yard line to the 30 in less than 47 seconds.
Yeah, they running that hurry up.
Hurry up right here. It's a 5-second line of it. Now they bring the guard out to the tight end spot.
Now they're taking their time, catching their breath.
Now they got a new back in the backfield. I got to get his number. He hands it to 21. No, he's looking. Got a man, throws it on the sideline, and he's out of bounds and incomplete pass. And that time Archie just trying to roll to his right. And I know he's tired from the licks he got hit the last 3 times. He's putting his hands on his hip, so he's a little winded right now. Yep. He's got Gordon and Orton.
Well, he was being pulled back there by number 1, the intended receiver, and he had him around his neck, was pulling him backwards.
All right, once again, it's 4th and 8, and they keep Archer in, Bryce Archer in. He's the punter and the quarterback.
I don't think he's going to punt from this location.
I didn't see about the punting. I mean, kicking team.
All right,
Indians faithfully getting up.
defense.
They're getting defenses up. 4th down and 8. He's looking, throws it across the middle, and he hits it. And I don't know if he has the first down or not. Oh, he did by a yard. He went right to the spot, and it looks like Sean West.
He went just far enough. It looked like he bobbled the ball, but I guess he secured it before he hit the ground.
8 yards, what they needed, and he got 9. Ball's in the middle of the field inside the 25 to about the 24-yard line. This time he brings the tailback in and hands it to the outside and trying to get there. And we stop him and lost on the play back to the 25 by Richardson, and we got a man down over here. I hope it's a cramp. Yeah, he just missed him.
Yeah,
That was Sullivan.
he was mad. Sullivan was mad, but Richardson got back there and got him. There was 3 or 4 Indians right there in the backfield with him.
Yeah. This time he's trying to go the outside, and he gets inside the 20, down inside the 15, and we finally knock him out at about the 11, 12-yard line. They pick up the first down, and that was Bradford. Knocked him down inside the 15 to about that was Sullivan made the stop. Now, McEachern's
going to call a timeout here.
I didn't ever see who. Did they call the timeout or East Coweta? I think.
Yeah,
McEachern called the timeout. And we'll do the same. With 3:59 to go in the first half, East Coweta 10, McEachern 0, but they're knocking on East Coweta's door at the 11-yard line.
The Motley Hines real estate team are proud sponsors of high school athletics and have their finger on the pulse of the Noonan Coweta real estate environment. Give them a call today at 678-870-2295 or look them up at motthines.com for all of your real estate needs. That's Mott, M-O-T-T, Hines, Hines.com. Or call and ask for Van Motla, 678-870-2295.
All right, we're back here at Garland Shoemake late in the first half. 3:59 to go in the second quarter. Indians on East Coweta on top 10-0 with McEachern first and 10 at about the 11-yard line. McEachern has Bradford in the backfield this time with Bryson. This time he rolls out to the right trying to make a hole, and we stick him at about the 10, 11-yard line. That was Richardson once again.
Richardson and Ellis there with the stop for East Coweta. They wasn't fooled there on that quarterback. That was a quarterback keeper all the way.
Second down and 9. They picked up 1 on the play. Clock continues to run. Indians have only East Coweta has. That was East Coweta called that timeout, not McEachern. We call the timeout. So McEachern has all 3 of theirs. Continues to run to 3:30. He's got Christian Lynn in the backfield this time. Now, game clock's down to 9. And now they call a timeout. Let's stay right here.
Yeah,
they called the timeout this time. I think East Coweta called the timeout a while ago. So now we don't have any left, and they got 2. 3:21 to go. And you're seeing right here. You're looking right now with it, Josh, between the East. The Indians, McEachern Indians, running just straight draw plays and trying to get us off balance. And they're running quick, running plays, and they swap the backs in and out. But the quarterback, Bryce Archer, he's standing there and running it too and trying to, we missed the opportunity of the interception in the end zone.
Yeah, I think they're trying to get our linebackers and DBs to sneak up, try to stop that run and trying to hit us deep. But this is a big drive for the McEachern Indians. As you can see, they're calling the timeout after East Coweta's timeout, and it's crunch time right here for both Indians.
Archer, the quarterback for McEachern, that time he carried the ball 7 times different in that drive. So far, they've taken it from the 34-yard line. So it's going to bring up second down and 9 at the 10-yard line of East Coweta. Now they got 2 backs in the backfield. They got Lynn and also try to fake it, do a draw and throw it in the end zone, and it's a touchdown. It's a quick draw, and we get suckered in, and that time tight end on the side. McEachern's.
Yeah, play action fooled us there. We bit down and was able to get that big tight end. He got him open out there in the end zone, but yeah, they did the hurry up for about 7 or 8 plays that drive, and come down there, call a timeout, do a play action. It was a good play call by McEachern.
I don't see a kicker coming out right now, so they must be going for the 2-point. But kicker must be gone. So there they lined up. No, here comes it out. They hadn't started the play clock yet. It should have done started already. Now here comes the kicker. Bryce Archer's the holder. Point after, it's going to be Lynn Ford. High snap, and it's up, and we block it. We block it all the way in from the corner that time, and they killed it too much time right there, and that gives them. We just leaned over and blocked it. We got a bad habit of doing that.
Yeah, he came across that edge and laid out, and no doubt about it.
Christian Richardson, number 21. Excuse me, Harris.
Caleb Harris.
Caleb Harris. I'm sorry.
The DB.
21. The defense back came from that corner and just blocked it. Perfect. East Coweta 10, McEachern 6 with the kickoff right here. Yeah, they get the ball in the second half. They're deferred, so Indians needed to make a little showing right here. And we got 3 minutes, but we have no timeouts left. We got to use game control right here, ball control to move it down the field. That fog is thickening, and the rain is steady coming down over there. It's a heavy. I'd call it a heavy mist.
A heavy mist. Yeah, that's what it looks like under those LED lights. It looks kind of cool. The wind whipping it around.
It might not be as bad as we think it is, but
look at the wind whipping it around. Looks like a little tornado out there.
McEachern getting ready to kick off. Lucas Wynn, the kicker, is
Caleb Harris and Freeman back to receive.
Get a good return on this one right here. A good two-stepper right there, and they kick it, and it's going out of bounds. And no, it did.
Yeah, it did.
Caleb got to watch it now. We get the ball at the 35-yard line if we want it.
Illegal procedure call.
So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Indians at the 35, I thought, so we get it out. No, we're going to make them kick it again, I think.
I don't know about that. I want to take it at the 35 and get this drive started.
No time off the clock right there, so we back them up 5 and do it again. So we refuse that. And then
the 5-yard penalty. Teacher will back it up 5 and reach.
Yeah, the kicker's got to come back out here. He don't even run. He realizes, where am I at? Now, here I come. He's not out there yet. Set the ball down, official, and start the clock. Penalize them 5 more.
Yeah, I don't understand why the play clock hadn't been started on the extra point try.
23, Deleon Freeman.
It should have been. So there we're at 15 seconds. He got time. Yeah, they're kicking it 13. You know, we have seen this already where it's delay a game.
And the kickoff. And
it's
going to be another delay
It's going to be
game.
another game because he won't ever get back in and set that one up. 2, 1. Back him up 5 more right now. Back him up 5. There's a penalty right there.
Yeah, Coach Small's telling him.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh, my gosh.
They just let him take all day to get out there.
Harris takes it at the 20. He's at the 25, 30. Gets a hold. Got it into the side of the middle. Trying to get up to the other thing. He got a face man. He got a flag way down there. Throw it back at about the 35. But
he threw that flag 22 yards.
Harris brings the ball back all the way up to about the.
He threw that flag 25 yards.
That's 2 things I don't understand. One right there, when the play clock goes down, they don't penalize them. And the line it up when they punt a ball and it goes out of bounds, and they just mark it where it goes out.
I guess they're going to get us for a block in the back. That's usually what that flag means.
I don't know where the ball had. They took the ball away from us. So
he threw that flag from the 45 of McEachern down to the 30 of East Coweta.
So the ball is supposed to be somewhere around the 48-yard line of McEachern. Now they're all talking about it.
Let's see what the call is going to be.
If we get a call.
It's going to be a face mask, isn't it? They're going to move them up. I see him talking to Coach Small. He said, yeah, we'll take that. And looks like we're going to maybe have a personal foul here.
Well, McEachern is retrieving, but they're only sending 7 players out to play. Yeah, it's 4 short.
Chop block call against McEachern.
Chop block against McEachern.
So it's from we get the penalizers from the 40, them from the 47. Yeah, we do. So now that should be inside the 40 to about the 33-yard line. Yes.
That's where it'll be, 33. That's where East Coweta will start to drive here. You don't want to shoot yourself in the foot if you're McEachern, but that was a good return, and then tack on the extra penalty yards. East Coweta's going to have a short field with a little over 3 minutes left to go in the half.
No timeouts, though. We got to make ball control right here. Indians with the ball. East Coweta with the ball at the 33 of McEachern. Looks like Jones is in the backfield this time behind Danny. No, he throws it to Moss. Moss trying to get a good block on the outside right there from Pasha, but we didn't get quite enough yardage on the play to seal it, so we picked up about 3, brings up second down at about 7.
Good tackle by Josh Grant there from McEachern to come out there from what I call center field and come and make the tackle on Moss, but Prosser was doing a good block out there, but he couldn't block but one guy.
For the Indians from the 31.
Indians this time from the 31. Clock runs down. This time it gives to Reed. Reed trying to get bounced down inside 30, inside the 25, and they knock him out of bounds right at the stick somewhere around the 24-yard line, maybe another first down. No, he got forced out a yard short. Going to bring up third and 1.
That stopped the clock, though. And, Daniel James there, sophomore defensive back, forced him out of bounds. That was a good run.
Third down and 2:31 with the clock stopped. And it's on East Coweta on top, 10-0. 10-6, excuse me. Danny won the quarterback sneak, and we get the first down and about 2 yards more. And we get inside to about the 23-yard line. First and 10 from 23. Clock will continue to run after the ball's set. Now it's wound up. 2:24 to go. Jones in the backfield this time. Reed's out. Moss is in the slot. Tillman's to the right. We got Cooper's the tight end. This time he looks, gives it to Jones. Trying to get to the outside. He's inside the 20, looking for the end zone. Inside the 15, down to about the 11, and that's another first down. Clock will stop with 2:02 to go.
Renee Barber, the third there with the tackle for McEachern to save him from getting any more yards, but I like the way Jones runs the ball. This is the first time all year that I've seen him run the ball.
He's had some chances, and now he's putting it up in there. Now we go a bunch set up in there. We got a tight end and a blocking back. Jones is behind Danny this time at about the 11. This time he gives it to Jones, trying to get to the outside. He breaks one way, and he just gets wrestled up, and they unload on him.
That's big Drake Hatcher, number 99. Looks like he's pushing 275 down there, 280.
No gain on the loss of the play of a yard. Brings up second down 11. We could get a first down inside the 1 yard line. No timeouts. We have to go right here. Tillman and Cortez come in. Moss comes out. And Foley. Yeah, we need to get Moss. No timeout. We have no timeouts. Clock ticks down to 18. It's 1:10. We need to get a play in. Somewhere we need to get a little discipline on it. Yeah, it is. 1:05 to go. Second down 11. We don't move. And false start right there. After all that was 22 seconds burned off that. We didn't do nothing, and we ended up getting a penalty. Indians going to be back second down and about 16.
Procedure is the call against East Coweta. 5-yard penalty moves the line of scrimmage to the 17.
Yeah, you don't want to see that if East Coweta all that time down there and having that confusion, and then a couple of guys starting off early, and the clock is running now.
Clock's running now. We ought to have a play in there while they're trying to get the play in. 52 seconds, 51 seconds. We hadn't got the play in yet. Here we go down. 46 seconds. Chalk stack. Third down, looking, got a man in the middle, and dropped it out of bounds, stops the clock at 38 seconds, and that was Simmons, and he's usually he's pretty good about that. So picked up about 7 yards if we would have caught it.
Yeah, he had Michael White confused out there. He had him beat for the out route. If he could have caught it and ran out of bounds, that would have gave us a first down there. No, not a first down. Might would have.
No, I guess the line is up to the original line of scrimmage.
Yeah.
All right, this time it's 3rd down and 16. Clock stops at 38 seconds. We're at the 16-yard line. And McEachern calls timeout. We'll do the same right here. I need a drink of water. We'll do the same with East Coweta football. Listen to streamcity.org.
Hey, this is James O'Brien, and my grandfather was an electrician. He taught me one thing about electricity. That stuff can kill you. So when you need electrical work done at your house, call the professionals. Sonoy Electric has been serving the South Metro area for 19-plus years. Family-owned and operated, Dan, Josh, or Stewart will be your guy to come out, do your estimate, and get the work done properly. Look them up on the web at sonoaelectric.org or give them a call at 678-323-9335. Keep your electrical working and keep your family safe. Call the professionals. Sonoa Electric.
All right, we're back at Garland Shoemake Stadium tonight. Veterans Night. We recognize the veterans and men that served our country out here. We had about 23 people out here tonight. We recognized right before the game. Indians up 10-6 over McEachern, East Coweta. 3rd down and 16. The ball's at the 16-yard line. Well, really, it's the 17-yard line. Excuse me. Got to go. We can get over the one or get a touchdown. 3rd down. Danny puts a man in motion, coming back to him this time, trying to look for Moss. Moss looking, trying to get it inside and he got a touchdown to Simmons. And I ain't lying, that looked perfect. You couldn't have drew it up any better right there, the way he did it from the sidelines. And Danny just laid back there, and he had a little pressure from the right side, and he hit Simmons on a 17-yard touchdown pass in the end zone right over the eye.
When they brought Moss in motion, that confused the defensive backfield for McEachern, and that enabled Simmons to get open on the slant across the middle of the field and block out his defender and make a good catch to redeem the drop that he made there. And East Coweta is going to go for the extra point here.
32 seconds to go in the first half, and he puts that one in the restroom in the men's side. Lucas does at 17-6 with 32 seconds left to go in the first half. East Coweta Indians on top.
And we're going to stay right here with you. You're listening to streamcity.org, and if you go to the webpage, and I think there's a link on there that has the video option as well from the Georgia Sports Media Network. Thank you for listening, and you can also tune in and watch it. It's also on YouTube, and if you're friends with me on Facebook, I did share the link to click on there and watch the video broadcast. So
give that offensive line a little credit too, where credit's due, to hold him off of Danny and give him time to throw that pass and find Simmons. And Moss, on the way he plays, everybody looks at number 4, what he does, and when you draw 2 men in and then pulls man-on-man coverage to Simmons, that's what got the touchdown.
Yep.
Look at kicking off, and it's going to be somewhere around the 3-yard line. And Webb takes it. He's trying to get to the inside. He gets to the outside over here, and he's coming toward the East Coweta bench, and we cannot stop him until we get into about the 44-yard line with 22 seconds to go, and he brings it back 43 yards.
He's going to have it at the 46-yard line. It's going to be good field position here for a couple of maybe quick outs and a field goal try or a Hail Mary. With 22 seconds left, Caleb Harris there for East Coweta to force him out.
Apparently they don't have a good kicker there, Josh, because on 4th down, they went 4th down the inside the 20 when it was trailing 10-0, and they got the first down on the pass, and then we blocked the extra point right there. So that we're up by 11 here with 22 seconds on the board. McEachern comes, breaks the huddle. They have the ball at the 46-yard line. Bryce Archer comes in.
It's like East Coweta's got 3 defensive backs back deep.
Womack's in the backfield this time. He's looking. Bryce Archer looking. Throw the man on the sideline. He catches the ball and makes a good catch for about 8 yards inside Indian territory at the 46. Clock does not start at 46 seconds, and it's going 18 seconds. Clock continues to go. Archer back to pass. Looking. Throwing deep right here. And he has a man wide open over on the sideline, and we just let him get past us right there. And he's inside the 10 to about the 8-yard line. 1st and goal from McEachern on 2 plays. They're down here knocking on the door with 9 seconds.
9 seconds and 1 timeout left.
Webb on the catch, on the reception that time.
Harris on the coverage. Looked like he just, got caught sleeping out there.
He gives up a little height. They got 9 seconds right here to try to get it in, so they get the ball in, and also they get they got momentum right here on the side. Bryce back there, back to pass again, looking for the end zone and trying to get out there, and he gets it for a touchdown.
Yeah, that was a size advantage. Number 1 there for McEachern there, Caleb Webb.
Just outmanned us on that one right there on that coverage. In 3 plays, they down here and took it 62 yards and make it respectful. And it's
less than 30 seconds.
12 seconds, 17 to 12 with the, I believe they'll be going for the 2-point conversion right here. 3 seconds to go in the first half. McEachern has cut it to 5.
Quarterback
Archie goes out. Now, do they have a play clock right here running or not?
No.
Is it just free time right here, Ralph? Is it free time right here? Is the play clock not running? That's what I just.
I hit the game clock here.
I know, but do they have a play clock doing the kick in this? Doing this?
They had to call timeout.
I didn't understand now they're getting the ball in, so they're going for the 2-point conversion, not the kicking ball. So they had to swap balls. That's what it was. Going for the 2-point conversion with 30 seconds to go.
Play resumes. McEachern will attempt the 2-point conversion.
2-point conversion right here. And now they set the clock now. Got a man in motion. Gonna do it again. He's wide open again on the inside and throws it over his head. And now no flags. No.
Yeah.
2-point conversion.
That was incidental contact.
2-point conversion.
It's no good. 3 seconds to go. Indians hold on to a 5-point lead, 17 to 12 over McEachern, and they'll be kicking the kickoff to see what we can do on this one.
1 second remaining in the first half of play. East Coweta.
I see why we have official problems. Don't have to do games on Thursday night because we don't get them all good. We're still coaching up here. he's teaching one down there. You got to get the clock winding up right there. I mean, either you call a timeout and get the ball out there, or you'd use the penalty. Indians have the ball. Maybe one play for that.
They'll probably do a little squib kick here.
Got a new kicker now. Brought another one out. Now he's handing the ball to the kicker. Do you start the play clock now? Do you start it?
Number 84, Lucas Wynn.
I guess you don't start at all. You just give me all daylight. Good kick this time, and he kicks a squib down to about the 15. We're trying to get to the outside. Got a little speed right here. Trying to get outside. He gets away from one. He got another man to beat, and we can't get over him. And we finally gets drugged from behind by Hall and saved. And one man that was a kicker left. So the final play of the first half, East Coweta 17, McEachern 12.
And you're listening to StreamCity.org. I'm Josh Welcher alongside Carl McKnight. Thank you for listening, and we'll be back after the half. Here's just some commercials.
In Georgia, we love outdoor living, and we spend thousands of dollars building decks and swimming pools. But sometimes it's simply too hot outside to be in the direct sun. You may have even thought about spending thousands of dollars to build a permanent roof over whatever beautiful outdoor structure you have. But what if you could harness the power of the sun? You could control when you had shade, when you had sun, keep the rain out when you don't want it. Well, the fine folks over at Georgia Shade Solutions can help you do exactly that. With their motorized louvered roof systems, harness the power of the sun. Control how much shade or how much sun you get with the push of a button. And oh yeah, the rain out when you don't want it. Look them up on the web at georgia-shade-solutions.com or give them a call at 678-723-3666. 3664. That's 678-723-3664.
School's back in session. Football is cranking up, which is great because tailgating is our favorite part of football season at John Thornton Chevrolet, Georgia's largest truck dealer. Hey there, it's Angie Ward. I want you to think of the awesome tailgate spread you can get with all of the extra money you save on your new Silverado at John Thornton Chevrolet. Get $12,000 off your choice of a crew cab, LT, LTZ, or high country Silverado from John Thornton Chevrolet. Check out the available features that'll make your tailgate even better, like the corner rear step bumper, easy handholds, and ask them to show you that awesome power up-down tailgate available on the 2019 Silverado. You can bet I'll have my Chevy All-Star Edition Silverado loaded and ready for game day. Find new roads at John Thornton Chevrolet, your Silverado headquarters. Go west and save more. Exit 44 off I-20 on Thornton Road. So big, they named the road after us. Online at johnthornton.com.
Looking for a wedding facility, maybe a place for a reception, anniversary celebration, a sports banquet, class reunion, birthday party? Contact us at Hudson's by the Lake, 770-942-4828. Hudson's by the Lake is the perfect venue for all types of events, both intimate and large parties. We offer an exceptional location that you can decorate and style to your own liking. The imagination can go wild and the possibilities are endless. Hudson's by the Lake, located on Cedar Mountain Road in Douglasville. Hudson's by the Lake.
When people start talking real estate, the first thing they want to know, is it a buyer's or seller's market? The reality is, if you have the right realtor, it's always your market. So when it comes to buying or selling your home, call the name that has been trusted in South Metro for over 25 years, Steve Freeman. Find him online at stevefreeman.com. Steve and his team will turn any market into your market. So if you're serious about sold, it's Steve Freeman at stevefreeman.com.
Do you own or work for a business in need of some upgrades or repairs? Give us a call at K-Mac Electric, serving the West Georgia area since 1980 for all of your commercial electrical needs. Whether it be lighting upgrades, service, repair, additions, new equipment coming in, or disconnected, give us a call at 404-456-6193 or 770-318-5364, or you can also reach us at kmacelectric.com.
Hey everybody, James O'Brien. $10 a.m. Are you looking for fresh seafood or maybe the world's best chili dog? Then you got to check out the Half Shell right here in Noonan, Georgia. Fresh Gulf oysters, raw baked or fried, and these guys take hot dogs to another level. With great hand-breaded onion rings and fried seafood and much, much more. With local live music on Tuesdays and Thursday nights, drink and appetizer specials, free Texas Hold'em on Wednesdays and Saturday nights, there's always something going on at the Half Shell. Check them out at theworldsbestchilidog.com or on Facebook, the Half Shell Oyster Bar and Hot Dog Shop.
Hey man, money is tight. If you need to make a dash for some cash, the fine people at Gentry Recycling in Noonan have some cash that can help you make ends meet. Gentry accepts just about anything and pays top dollar for aluminum cans, scrap metal, copper, cars, and even old appliances. Make a dash for some cash to Gentry Recycling and Auto Salvage. They're at 15 Mayo Royal Road, just west of Noonan off the Carrollton Highway. Or give them a call, 770-254-8233.
So maybe it's time for that honey-do list, spring cleaning. Got some projects around the house you need to get taken care of, knocked out. So maybe you need, I don't know, some screws, nails, a little sheetrock touch-up. Who knows what project you've got going on around the house. Two things you want to get done. Get it done right. That keeps mama happy. Makes their lives better. Or two, want to get it done quickly. Big part of getting it done quickly is not spending 2 hours at the big box store trying to find what you need. No better place to go than Complete Hardware. It's complete Yeah, it is complete. They can give you advice, they can point you in the right direction, and they're going to have the things you need to complete that project you got going on. So when it's time to knock out the honey-do list, finish that project, not spend all day doing it, Complete Hardware, Tyrone, Georgia, convenient and always there with a helping hand. There are two kinds of home repairs in the world, those that can wait and those that simply can't. Well, roof repairs, they simply can't wait. They'll cause damage to your interior, your soffits and overhangs, and cost you hundreds to thousands of dollars more down the road, not to mention black mold, and that's something none of us want to deal with. Now we're talking a potential health hazard to you and your family. J&S Roofing and Home Repair is exactly what you're looking for with over 25 years experience and located right here in the heart of Douglasville. Give them a call at 770-489-5887, handling all your needs for residential and commercial and offering a 10% discount to all military and first responders. That's J&S Roofing and Home Repair. We all know nothing goes with sports like hot wings, and nobody does hot wings in Fayette and Coweta County like HJ Wings and Things in Tyrone, Peachtree City, and now brand spanking new location down in Sonoa. Come by and see them for all those hot wings you love, the flavors you want, and all those things that are also wonderful. You name it, they've got it across the board, and they have great facilities and a staff who will take care of you second to none. Van Motla and the Motla Hines real estate team are proud sponsors of high school athletics and have their finger on the pulse of the Noonan Coweta real estate environment. Give them a call today at 678-870-2295 or look them up at motthines.com for all of your real estate needs. That's Mott, M-O-T-T, Hines, Hines.com. Or call and ask for Van Motla, 678-870-2295. Hey, this is James O'Brien, and my grandfather was an electrician. He taught me one thing about electricity. That stuff can kill you. So when you need electrical work done at your house, call the professionals. Sonoy Electric has been serving the South Metro area for 19-plus years. Family-owned and operated, Dan, Josh, or Stewart will be your guy to come out, do your estimate, and get the work done properly. Look them up on the web at sonoaelectric.org or give them a call at 678-323-9335. Keep your electrical working and keep your family safe. Call the professionals. Sonoa Electric. In Georgia, we love outdoor living, and we spend thousands of dollars building decks and swimming pools. But sometimes it's simply too hot outside to be in the direct sun. You may have even thought about spending thousands of dollars to build a permanent roof over whatever beautiful outdoor structure you have. But what if you could harness the power of the sun? You could control when you had shade, when you had sun, keep the rain out when you don't want it. Well, the fine folks over at Georgia Shade Solutions can help you do exactly that. With their motorized louvered roof systems, harness the power of the sun. Control how much shade or how much sun you get with the push of a button. And oh yeah, the rain out when you don't want it. Look them up on the web at georgia-shade-solutions.com or give them a call at 678-723-3664. That's 678-723-3664.
School's back in session. Football is cranking up, which is great because tailgating is our favorite part of football season at John Thornton Chevrolet, Georgia's largest truck dealer. Hey there, it's Angie Ward. I want you to think of the awesome tailgate spread you can get with all of the extra money you save on your new Silverado at John Thornton Chevrolet. Get $12,000 off your choice of a crew cab, LT, LTZ, or High Country Silverado from John Thornton Chevrolet. Check out the available features that'll make your tailgate even better, like the corner rear step bumper, easy handholds, and ask them to show you that awesome power up-down tailgate available on the 2019 Silverado. You can bet I'll have my Chevy All-Star Edition Silverado loaded and ready for game day. Find new roads at John Thornton Chevrolet, your Silverado headquarters. Go west and save more. Exit 44 off I-20 on Thornton Road. So big, they named the road after us. Online at johnthornton.com.
Looking for a wedding facility, maybe a place for a reception, anniversary celebration, a sports banquet, class reunion, birthday party? Contact us at Hudson's by the Lake, 770-942-4828. Hudson's by the Lake is the perfect venue for all types of events, both intimate and large parties. We offer an exceptional location that you can decorate and style to your own liking. The imagination can go wild and the possibilities are endless. Hudson's by the Lake, located on Cedar Mountain Road in Douglasville. Hudson's by the Lake.
When people start talking real estate, the first thing they want to know is it a buyer's or seller's market? The reality is, if you have the right realtor, it's always your market. So when it comes to buying or selling your home, call the name that has been trusted in South Metro for over 25 years, Steve Freeman. Find him online at stevefreeman.com. Steve and his team will turn any market into your market. So if you're serious about sold, it's Steve Freeman at stevefreeman.com.
Do you own or work for a business in need of some upgrades or repairs? Give us a call at Shoemake Electric, serving the West Georgia area since 1980 for all of your commercial electrical needs, whether it be lighting upgrades, service, repair, additions, new equipment coming in, or disconnected. Give us a call at 404-456-6193 or 770-318-5364, or you can also reach us at KMakeElectric.com.
Hey, everybody, James O'Brien. Are you looking for fresh seafood or maybe the world's best chili dog? Then you got to check out the Half Shell right here in Noonan, Georgia. Fresh Gulf oysters, raw baked or fried, and these guys take hot dogs to another level. With great hand-breaded onion rings and fried seafood and much, much more. With local live music on Tuesdays and Thursday nights, drink and appetizer specials, free Texas Hold'em on Wednesdays and Saturday nights, there's always something going on at the Half Shell. Check them out at theworldsbestchilidog.com or on Facebook, the Half Shell Oyster Bar and Hot Dog Shop.
Hey man, money is tight. If you need to make a dash for some cash, the fine people at Gentry Recycling in Noonan have some cash that can help you make ends meet. Gentry accepts just about anything and pays top dollar for aluminum cans, scrap metal, copper, cars, and even old appliances. Make a dash for some cash to Gentry Recycling and Auto Salvage. They're at 15 Mayo Royal Road, just west of Noonan off the Carrollton Highway. Or give them a call, 770-254-8233.
So maybe it's time for that honey-do list, spring cleaning. Got some projects around the house you need to get taken care of, knocked out. So maybe you need, I don't know, some screws, nails, a little sheetrock touch-up. Who knows what project you've got going on around.
All right, welcome to Garland Shoemake Stadium, where East Coweta has a 17-12 lead here over McEachern. I'm sitting here alongside Trey Baggerly, who gets our stats for us. I got my phone up. We're watching the Braves as they're in Game 3 of the World Series up there at Truist Park. It's in the bottom of the second, 0-0 and 1 out, and to the wall, Duvall is up to bat, and see what he can do. So what you see in the first half there, Trey?
Well, I thought we scored that late touchdown. I thought that was going to be a big deal, and it was. Turned out to be bigger and bigger, but then we just let them go right down the field. Understanding the official didn't start the clock. We lost about 9 seconds, and that pretty much sealed that bid. But anyway, 17-12 shouldn't be that close right now. I think East Coweta played a good game. They took advantage of the turnover down there and to get the first touchdown. So we'll just see. It should be a good second half.
Yeah, they take advantage of the miscues of the other team and be able to get 6 on the board if you're East Coweta. Coming on strong for East Coweta is this Deontay Jones.
Yeah.
We got DJ Reed playing, stepping up, taking the place of Bowles, and then you got Jones, I guess, would be taking the place of Reed, but in the backup. But he hits the hole quick. This is the first time I've seen him play, and or any meaningful snaps, and he hits the hole pretty quick, man. He's got a few rushing yards.
He does, and we've seen him get a few big plays there in the first half. Let me try to look and see if I can see exactly what he did. He ended up with 4 carries for 31 yards and along with 12 yards. So yeah,
he took it right down inside the 1 yard line. Showed some toughness there with them big guys. Big number 99 for McEachern, man. He's making a difference up there on that defensive front.
Yeah, they got some big old guys down there, and that big tight end, of course, that caught 2 of the touchdown passes.
Yeah, they fooled us down there. They on that first touchdown drive by McEachern, they were able to run the hurry up and run a lot of quarterback draws and the quarterback design runs for the quarterback. And they get down there, we call a timeout, they call a timeout. They line up two running backs in the backfield with the quarterback. They do a play action fake, and the tight end just busted wide open. And then on that quick score that they had, Trey, they rushed down the field, came down the field pretty quick.
Had the big kickoff return, got out almost midfield.
Almost to midfield, big kickoff return that opened up the door, and then they get down there and they throw it to number 1, Caleb Webb, who's probably the tallest guy on the field for both teams.
Yeah.
A big mismatch for Caleb Harris.
Yeah, exactly. If you want me to look at a few team stats here, EC led in total yards 196 to 149. Total net yards rushing, EC was up 63 to 57. Total yards passing, East Coweta 113 to 91 for McEachern. First downs, EC pretty good lead on that, 14 to 9 on first down plays. And then looking at penalties, both teams had 3. McEachern had 3 for 35 yards. EC had 3 for 25 yards.
Yep.
And then looking at some individual stats, Shock in a good first half, 11 of 16 for 113 yards and a touchdown. Receiving, Moss leading everybody with 6 catches for 49 yards. Simmons had 4 catches for 55 yards. Running the ball, DJ Reed, 14 rushes for 50 yards. Shock had 4 for 31 yards. So, a good night. I thought EC played well on the thing. On the offensive side of the ball, I wanted to look at the time of possession. And, East Coweta had 15 minutes, 38 seconds to 8:22 for McEachern.
Yeah, I was going to say they've had the ball a lot. I like the way that we drew up the play down here to score that touchdown before they went down the field and scored again, where they sent Moss in motion. And that distracted some of the defenders and was able to get Simmons out 1-on-1. He was able to block out the defender and catch the pass over the middle by Shock. And a good job by the offensive line of keeping the pressure off of him. Yeah. So I look for more of that. Depending on what happens with McEachern, they get the ball to start the second half. If they drive down and score, it's probably going to be a little back and forth action. But this game started off like a defensive. Going to be a defensive struggle.
Yeah, I thought we were looking at probably a 10-6, 10-7 game or something like that.
A field position game, but both of the offenses were able to find their groove, so to speak. Like McEachern, they did have a couple of quick drives. One quick drive and the other one with the hurry up. I still feel like East Coweta is probably in control of this game, but we're going to see when they come out here in the second half. But thank you, Trey, for sitting in and giving us the halftime stats. And hopefully East Coweta will come out with the win along with the Braves.
Let's hope so.
All right. And Darno with a double. That looked like a home run. But anyway, so if we're lucky enough to have you listening in here with us instead of watching the Braves, which I don't blame you if you are watching the Braves. Darno with a 2-out double in the bottom of the second. You're listening to StreamCity.org. We'll be back with the second half here shortly.
In the house, 2 things you want to get done. Get it done right. That keeps mama happy. Makes their lives better. Or 2, get it done quickly. Big part of getting it done quickly is not spending 2 hours at the big box store trying to find what you need. No better place to go than Complete Hardware. It's complete? Yeah, it is complete. They can give you advice, they can point you in the right direction, and they're going to have the things you need to complete that project you got going on. So when it's time to knock out the honey-do list, finish that project, not spend all day doing it, Complete Hardware, Tyrone, Georgia, convenient and always there with a helping hand. There are 2 kinds of home repairs in the world, those that can wait and those that simply can't. Well, roof repairs, they simply can't wait. They'll cause damage to your interior, your soffits and overhangs, and cost you hundreds to thousands of dollars more down the road, not to mention black mold, and that's something none of us want to deal with. Now we're talking a potential health hazard to you and your family. J&S Roofing and Home Repair is exactly what you're looking for with over 25 years experience and located right here in the heart of Douglasville. Give them a call at 770-489-5887, handling all your needs for residential and commercial and offering a 10% discount to all military and first responders. That's J&S Roofing and Home Repair. We all know nothing goes with sports like hot wings, and nobody does hot wings in Fayette and Coweta County like HJ Wings and Things in Tyrone, Peachtree City, and now brand spanking new location down in Sonoa. Come by and see them for all those hot wings you love, the flavors you want, and all those things that are also wonderful. You name it, they've got it across the board, and they have great facilities and a staff who will take care of you second to none. Van Motla and the Motla Hines real estate team are proud sponsors of high school athletics and have their finger on the pulse of the Noonan Coweta real estate environment. Give them a call today at 678-870-2295 or look them up at motthines.com for all of your real estate needs. That's Mott, M-O-T-T, Hines, Hines.com. Or call and ask for Van Motla, 678-870-2295. Hey, this is James O'Brien, and my grandfather was an electrician. He taught me one thing about electricity. That stuff can kill you. So when you need electrical work done at your house, call the professionals. Sonoy Electric has been serving the South Metro area for 19-plus years. Family owned and operated, Dan, Josh, or Stewart will be your guy to come out, do your estimate, and get the work done properly. Look them up on the web at sonoaelectric.org or give them a call at 678-323-9335. Keep your electrical working and keep your family safe. Call the professionals. Sonoa Electric. In Georgia, we love outdoor living, and we spend thousands of dollars building decks and swimming pools, but sometimes it's simply too hot outside to be in the direct sun. You may have even thought about spending thousands of dollars to build a permanent roof over whatever beautiful outdoor structure you have. But what if you could harness the power of the sun? You could control when you had shade, when you had sun, keep the rain out when you don't want it. Well, the fine folks over at Georgia Shade Solutions can help you do exactly that. With their motorized louvered roof systems, harness the power of the sun. Control how much shade or how much sun you get with the push of a button. And oh yeah, the rain out when you don't want it. Look them up on the web at georgia-shade-solutions.com or give them a call at 678-723-3664. That's 678-723-3664.
School's back in session. Football is cranking up, which is great because tailgating is our favorite part of football season at John Thornton Chevrolet, Georgia's largest truck dealer. Hey there, it's Angie Ward. I want you to think of the awesome tailgate spread you can get with all of the extra money you save on your new Silverado at John Thornton Chevrolet. Get $12,000 off your choice of a crew cab, LT, LTZ, or High Country Silverado from John Thornton Chevrolet. Check out the available features that'll make your tailgate even better, like the corner rear step bumper, easy handholds, and ask them to show you that awesome power up-down tailgate available on the 2019 Silverado. You can bet I'll have my Chevy All-Star Edition Silverado loaded and ready for game day. Find new roads at John Thornton Chevrolet, your Silverado headquarters. Go west and save more. Exit 44 off I-20 on Thornton Road. So big, they named the road after us. Online at johnthornton.com.
All right, welcome back to Garland Shoemake Stadium, where East Coweta has a 17-12 lead over the McEachern Indians. Quick score right there at the end of the first half for McEachern. What did you think about that, Carl?
Well, you know, that kind of took the wind out of the sail. We get them down 32 seconds to run the clock down. And then they take it in 3 plays and score from 62 yards out, and they try the 2-point conversion, which was failed. But, you know, we're in a prevent, so that kind of hurt us a little bit. But we got to kick off in the second half, and they're going to be sending Webb and also Grant deep for them. And
I just want to let the listeners know that if they are listening to or watching the video, we just got word from the rooftop that it's getting a little wet.
Got it 20, 25. He gets up over to about the 30
About a 38.
38-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 for.
That was carry on Teagle there.
First 10. Minus
Play clock.
is the 37.
And throws a screen out to the outside. He has one blocking. Runs into his own man, and he gets to the line of scrimmage, and they drag him down somewhere around the 46-yard line, but there's a flag.
I think they're going to catch that wide receiver out there with holding.
And the flag's going to be marked 1 yard behind the line of scrimmage, so if it is, they'll be marking off for that. So it'll be 10 yards plus the 1 will be 1st and 21. And that's what they're going to be doing. A holding right there against the wide receiver. Trying a little bubble screen with the man in motion. So it's going to bring it back to 1st and 21. Just second play and fixing to be on as the first play of the second half.
Yeah, you hate to see that if you're McEachern to have good field position taken away by a hold. Now you're back down there, 26.
This time we're moving around in defense. Quarterback's got all kind of time. He's looking. Finally, we run him down from behind, and we had great coverage downfield. Even though he had 3 seconds to throw it, we tackled him.
Yeah,
It was Cornegay.
That was the Cornegay brothers there.
That tag team. I love that tag team. Stops him for a 2-yard loss, brings up 2nd down and 23.
I think Ellis was standing around over there too after they got up off the ground.
Now, Ellis, Archer be in the backfield by himself this time. He swings his wide receiver to the left. Webb is directing it. He is in the slot. We have Harris on him. This time he's looking toward Webb. We got to go and look. Got pressure on him. We're trying to get up again. Got pressure again, throwing it across the line. And then, we had a better shot at it, and that looked like number 9 burst that time.
And number 14 there, Montgomery, they were there in covers. They were the two closest guys to the ball. He was rolling out. East Coweta was bringing that pressure. Looked like maybe a little push in the back that they got away with, but nonetheless, that's going to bring up 3rd down.
Clock stops with 10:46 to go in the 3rd quarter. In East Coweta on top, 17-12. Bryce Archer that time was running for his life. Cornegay's both brothers got up. One got down, knocked down, got up and chased him again. The other one got knocked down, and he got up and chased him. So he ended up running for his life. Brings up 3rd down and 23.
Look for the defense to get a stop here to maintain control of this game for the East Coweta Indians.
Ball's at the 24-yard line. Back looking, pass going deep. Got a man wide open. And that's the big tight end. He steps over our guy and just takes it in there. It's a 73-yard touchdown pass from Archer to Webb. And he just throws it up there. We can't do anything with it.
No, he's a big guy. That's a big wide receiver there. And it's a mismatch out there on Caleb Harris. He was able to catch that ball and get away from the would-be tackler and go in for the touchdown on 3rd and 10 from their own 26-yard line. Was that 80? What's that?
I think that was on Sullivan. Sullivan was the deep man.
Sullivan.
Yeah, Harris stays with him. Sullivan. All right, we're trailing by 1 now, 18-17. He's going for a 2-point conversion. They bring him back in here to the wide side. He just ran a 73-yard touchdown. Now he gets set. 14 seconds. Now they got a man going back in motion the other way. Yeah, they got him all set under 9. Archer's looking. Going for the 2-point conversion again. Gets it to the back, and they got a flag, and he does a halfback pass again. He pushes off, but we don't see that because he ain't got enough of the other flag.
And that's going to be offsides on East Coweta, I believe.
So it's up.
Indication is illegal procedure called against McEachern.
Okay.
And we'll take the illegal procedure call, so that'll be nullify that. So they'll go with a 1-point lead. It's 18-17.
The 2-point conversion is no good.
Trying to halfback pass that time from Womack to Webb. Webb just trying to overreach him, but that time good defense that time with it looked like Richardson on the play. So Ian's getting ready to get the kickoff. set to them starting the third quarter. 10:34 to go. A minute and a half. Let's do a minute and a half. And they score on a play on a 73-yard touchdown pass when it was 3rd down and 22.
Yeah, they got him out there in man-to-man coverage, and he was able to beat him, Caleb Webb, and I think he's about 4 or 5 inches taller than any of the DBs that we have for East Coweta.
McEachern kick for the Indians, number 23, Deleon Freeman, and number 4,
Okay.
Harris and Freeman are back to receive for East Coweta. Maybe we can get some good field position with a good return here.
We've had pretty good reception. I mean, pretty good field position after each kickoff.
Yep. Let's keep that up.
So McEachern with 3 touchdowns and no point extra after. Indians with 2 touchdowns and a field goal. Now kicks it to Harris. He's at the 8, 15, 20, 25. And we got a flag thrown in from the outside, and it's going to be against the Indians. Probably. Usually that comes in there somewhere around
blocking the back or
25. It's going to be at the 24-yard line. So that flag is laying at the 22-yard line. So I'm still talking about it. Still talking about it. Still talking about it. 3 of them out there conversing on it. Apparently it's against McEachern the way that coach is looking. So we hadn't marked it on the ball, and the flag's still laying inside the 20-yard line.
Maybe it's another chop block like it was on that one kick return.
It's against McEachern. I can tell by the body language from McEachern's head coach. And
maybe it's unnecessary roughness or some extracurricular activity.
But it's going to be marked off from the 26-yard line, Josh.
Well, I guess that's going to put them at about a 36. 15-yard penalty, so that put them at the 41-yard line. Good field position to start for East Coweta to try to answer back after McEachern came out after the half and scored on a 74-yard touchdown pass, or 73 yards. Let's see what East Coweta can do here.
Shock has Reed in the backfield. He hands it off to the backfield, and he gets stoned at about the line of scrimmage and picks up about 1. Brings up 2nd down and 9.
That was a good tackle there by Andrew Ruffin, sophomore linebacker for McEachern.
Indians send 3 on and 3 off.
Line of scrimmage is the 42.
Danny's looking at Reed, tells him where to line up on this play. We're in tight. So is McEachern. McEachern says 4 down linemen. Now they move the tight end. Nose man. This time Danny takes it. Takes a little block to the sideline. He gets the 1st down inside the 50 to about the 48, and he finally pulls it out and takes it himself.
That was a good run by Shock. A good play call by the coaching staff of East Coweta to call it the quarterback run. He was running the whole way.
Did the quarterback draw that time? Not to draw. He just bellied his Reed in there and then pulled it out the last minute and went to the outside of the right.
Yeah, a little option play.
1st and 10 at the 9-yard line of McEachern. This time Danny hands it to Reed, trying to get 1 time. He steps 1 out and he gets 1 yard again. 2nd down and 9. 9:22 to go in the 3rd quarter. Indians trailing 18-17.
Yeah, and that was Cameron Neal there with the stop, defensive lineman for McEachern. He let you know about it too when he came up. He was excited about himself there.
No gain on the play. They didn't give us a yard. Had to work for it. We didn't get it.
We'll bring up 2nd and 10 from the 49.
2nd and 10 from the 49. Clock ticks up on 9 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter. Indians trailing, East Coweta trailing 18-17. Puts Evan in motion. He's at a blocking back, and now we got delay of game. No, it ain't a delay of game.
It's going to be a false start on the right side.
Is the call against the Indians. 5-yard penalty. Moves the ball back inside Indian territory to the 46. So
2nd down. Illegal procedure against the Indians. 2nd down and 15 at about the 46-yard line. Jones comes in, Reed goes out. Shocks in the backfield, but has Reed right in the I formation. He has trips to the left. He has a tight end. He brings Jones up beside him to the left side. This time he looks, trying to swing past him, throws it behind him, but he gets it. Good block. Jones trying to get to one that spins. Gets back almost to the line of scrimmage, and they push him back and drive him back and loses his helmet. So he has to come out.
That was Victor Okafor there. Got there, spun him around just enough for the rest of the McEachern Indians to get there to make the tackle. Felt like if he could have made it clean by Okafor, he had some room to get that explosive speed. But, yeah, these Cowboys behind the chains here.
Lost 2 on that play. Brings up 3rd down and 7. Well, it's going to 18. Lost 3 on that one. So it's going 3rd down and 18. The ball's at the 43-yard line of East Coweta. We got to go to the 39-yard line of McEachern. Shocks in the backfield by himself. They got a 3-man rush. They drop back 2 linebackers. This time they're looking. Got a penalty flag against the Indians. Illegal procedure against the left tackle.
Just getting a little head start out there. You need to try to collect yourself. Don't want to get too far back there, especially if you have to punt.
It's going to be 3rd down and about 23. Ball's back at the 38.
Moves the ball to the 38.
Clock stops, 7:48 to go. In East Coweta behind by 1. Trying to get a play in the game.
38.
Shotgun formation again. McEachern sending just 3 rushers. Got him. Danny back. He got time. Run the screen, that bubble screen. Hits 22 and 15, and then he gets tripped up at the 49-yard line, and we get half about what we needed, but we still need 9 more.
That's Victor Okafor there again with a 1st down saving tackle.
Tillman on his reception that time. A little bubble screen, and he picked up 11. Well, now we got to go 9 more. It's 4th and 9, so now we're getting ready to kick it.
Guess we're going to try to pin him back here.
Webb, all for them.
Nice punt.
The 20, it's going to hit somewhere around the 15. It's going to roll to the 10-yard line, and the roll dead right there. Good punt that time by Luca. Labataga really put it down there again and kind of helped us again with his foot. Defensively, we got to step up right here. We can't let him step back in and run.
We're going to have to run a double team out there on that Caleb Webb.
He's been their offense tonight. He's got 3 touchdowns, and all of them he just manhandles. Now he splits out wide to the left. Archer comes in. He brings another tailback, Shoemake, in beside him to the left-hand side. Now he got trips to the left.
He brings some safety help.
Throws it this time to another receiver out there, and that was, I believe,
that was number 14.
Incomplete.
So that's incomplete. Thomas just hit him in the hands and missed it. Stops the clock at 6:44.
Yeah, Burst was there, though. I don't think he was going to go in too much further than where he was when the ball first got to him.
Yeah, he puts Webb in the backfield with him this time. Now he puts Shoemake in the slot. They flip-flop. Now he puts him up in motion. He's dragging around the left-hand side. Now the Indians step up. Richardson looks like he might want to blitz. He does move over. This time Richardson stays in there. Throws it to Webb. Webb's at the 25, and he goes down hard, easy. Goes down hard on his own where he wouldn't get hit.
Yeah, he just took a slide there to avoid getting hit by 3 defenders of East Coweta, but that's enough to move the chains for McEachern.
12-yard pickup. Ball's out at the 23-yard line. Quick snap this time. Throws it over the hand, and it's popped up in the air. That's the kind you want to just try to pick off because they doesn't give up on it. Stops the clock with 6:25 to go. In and out of the hands of Webb.
Yeah, it came in a little hot and he wasn't able to hold on to it, and it bounced up, but it still had a lot of speed on it, and we didn't give enough time for East Coweta to run under it, and it went out of bounds.
2nd down and 10. Rain continues tonight. Steady coming down. It's a steady mist all night. This time he's back. Archer back, looking. Got a man in the flat. This time it's the little running back Womack, and he picks up about 2 yards on the play up to the 25-yard line.
That was Burst with the stop for East Coweta. That was a good tackle. First down saving tackle there.
Third down, it's about 8. Need to put it right here. 6 minutes to go in the third quarter. East Coweta Indians behind 17-18. Womack's in motion. Now he's got him pushing. Got a man in the middle over there, and he makes a great catch right in the seams over Richardson and also Burts to the 50-yard line. Picks up the first down on third down once again. They move the change.
He was able to get past with the first defender there and find the soft spot in the zone, and that was a good pass by the quarterback. Got to hand it to him there.
Bryce Archer just put it right in where it needed to be. Now he's looking. Start the clock up again. They're at the 50-yard line. This time we fake it inside and we go outside, and it's like Dudek just rides him down that time, and that was Eccles on the run that time. Brings up Womack, that was Womack. Second down, picked up 3, second down and 7. They're in Indian territory now at the 47-yard line. Clock runs with 5 minutes to go in the third quarter. Indians trying to get set. They go on a quick huddle. Got a man in motion. This time we just eat him up. Just eat him alive. First time I seen that do that.
Yeah, that was Keelan Cornegay back there. He just busted through. And, as soon as the running back got the ball, there was Cornegay, and he took him to the ground. That was a good play by East Coweta. Bring up a third and long here. Going to need to get a stop here, Carl.
Third down and long. Loss of 3 on the play. We've been in this position to go. We got to put a little more pressure on again. This time we're looking, trying to find out. Everybody needs to know where he's at. Now we got.
Yeah, they're going to bring some safety help over the top over there to help cover that Caleb guy for McEachern.
Carlos Montgomery's in no man's land out there. This time he got it inside. Reed's trying to find out what's going on. He got a man in the middle, and he steps up in there. We did not know where this going. All of a sudden, they break one 50 yards for a touchdown pass, and it was to number 9 West on the touchdown pass from Archer, and that puts them up 24-7 with the extra point to come in.
24-17 with the extra point coming in, and that was a quick slant, and it was executed well, and there wasn't nobody over the top to make the stop. East Coweta's backs are against the wall here.
All right. We're in striking distance. If we need to hold and block another extra point, gonna need a man coming off the edge this time, and we're looking to try to do this. Little kicker's trying to come in there. High snap. Bryce gets it down. It's up, and it is good. 25-17. McEachern on the pass, and just wait a minute. We got a flag. Hold it. We got a flag.
Good. However, there is a flag on the play.
If it could be on the kickoff, it's extra point should be good, but it'll be
after the play.
After the play, so it'll be on the kickoff team. 4:04 to go in the third quarter.
Well, they hadn't counted that extra point on the scoreboard yet. Oh, there it goes. Okay.
Officials giving the call. Running into the kicker, East Coweta. Be assessed on the kickoff, so they'll be kicking it from the 45-yard line.
I must have missed that running into the kicker there.
I didn't even see him even bumped.
Going after is good, making his score. McEachern 25, East Coweta 17.
McEachern has responded to 12 points, unanswered points in the last since we put that 17 up there. So.
Yeah, 13 unanswered.
13, excuse me. That's right, the extra points up there. So McEachern will be kicking off from the 45 right now. Harris and running into the kicker, what they said. He didn't anything.
5-yard penalty. Yes, please.
He's going to have a little wind behind his back. He can't find the right football right now. Yeah, he's going to give him that one no matter which way he wants. Look like he's going to try to do a little pooch kick again. Freeman and Harris are deep.
He's having a hard time getting the ball the way he wants it on the tee. He's ready now.
Jonathan Rodriguez preparing to kick off.
They were offside, but they didn't call it. and it goes in the end zone and
Touchback.
touchback. Indians get the ball first and 10 at the 20-yard line. Clock didn't move at 4:04. Indians behind by 8. They need to make an answer right here.
Yeah, they need to answer, and need to answer pretty quick, if you ask me, Carl.
Right. Like all right, first and 10 for the Indians at their own 20-yard line. Gets McEachern trailing by 8. Got Reed in the backfield. Simmons is handed to Reed. Reed looks trying to get the outside 20, 25. Got one man to beat. 30, 35. Knocked out of bounds at the 38-yard line. Great run that time and good blocking. Going away from the strong side of the field.
Yeah, he hit the corner right there, and the only guy that could catch him was number 14 for McEachern, and Antoine Andrews.
Got a flag at the 28-yard line.
Oh, man.
Braves up 1-0 in the bottom of the third.
Yeah, Riley, he just hit a double, a one-out double.
So we're going to be pushed back from the 38 holding. Go back first and 12.
Right when something good happens and we get a good gain there, it's negated by a penalty. And penalties seem to be the story for East Coweta here the second half when they have the ball.
Second. First and 12 from the 18. This time we got the same setup again. The high snap, looks, throws, pumps, fakes, goes. Trying to get to the man outside, and he throws it over there. And Cortez has got a flag, and they're holding him. So that's going to be a penalty flag. They had him in his back the whole time.
Yeah, defensive hold in there is going to give us, I don't know if that gives us a first down. Is that an automatic first down in the high school level?
No, 10 yards, I think, is what it calls for. But anyhow, they'll be moved back up to be first and 1. I believe that's right. So it's one flag over there, and
I think I see 2 flags on the field, one at about the 24 and one at the 25.
Could be the same one. They're still waiting to see what they're going to call. It's out. Jury's out right now. We got 1, 2, 3 officials, and there it comes. Dead ball, holding. No, it's offsetting.
Offsetting penalties. So that'll replay the down.
Receiver downfield called against East Coweta.
Legal man downfield, the Indians, and holding against McEachern. So we'll play that and over.
Guess when the offensive lineman got more than 3 yards downfield there trying to block.
That took 12 seconds off the clock. 3:50 to go in the third quarter. East Coweta down by 8, 25 to 17. Shock's back, looking, trying to hit Tillman across there, and he just got it raked out of his hands. And a good defensive play, he pulled the ball away from him.
Yeah, that was number 4, Michael White, who is since second half, since they've taken the lead, he's been a little extra confident down there and letting us know about it with his hand gestures.
Yep. Sometimes you just got to come back at that same way and let him go it again. Brings up second down. We're trying to get a play in. Finally get it in. Shock's Layton. There he is, looking. Tillman trying to go deep. There you go. Beat him that time. He beat him at. Oh,
they got that at the same time. Don't know if that should have been a call or not, but they look like they got there at the same time.
The offensive man has touched the ball.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, should have a direct line to the ball.
He one thing about it, he beat 4. That's what you do. You beat 4. White, he shaked him off, but that was terrible.
Thought he was going to catch it, but just in time, number 2, the safety there, Josh Grant, was able to come over and break it up. It's 3rd and 12, big third down here for East Coweta.
Starts the clock with 3:38 to go. Sims out. Sims out to the left, and looks like Cortez out there to the right. This time he's going to Cortez, and he throws it out of bounds. An incomplete pass stops the clock with 3:33 to go. Kicking situation for the Indians right here.
Pass is incomplete.
Don't seem to be in key right now. Things aren't. I tell you, that last third down call, second down call, officials missed that one pretty dang good. He has to let him a chance to get the ball. McEachern has Webb deep. They're going for the block right here. And they try to put pressure. No, they don't. And Lucas gets away, and it goes to Shank to the outside, and we bounce it back out of bounds, and it goes to about the 42-yard line of East Coweta, and they get great field position.
Yeah, McEachern's going to start out here with great field position, and being up 8 here, and looks like McEachern made some good defensive adjustments and offensive adjustments, but mainly the defensive adjustments. East Coweta hasn't been able to do anything in the second half so far on offense. I think they've had the ball 2 times and unable to move it down the field against McEachern. So let's see if East Coweta can get a much-needed stop on this drive for McEachern.
Need a turnover right here. Trying to get some confidence back out defensively. They're looking for some help on the sidelines. Now we're looking. Got a man in motion. Webb trying to get there. He's going to halfback pass. He wants to throw it. No, he don't want it. He does want to throw it, but we just stop him. But we had him stop, but Richard has to run him down. He runs all the way across the 50. He runs all the way from the sideline to the 50-yard line to ours, which is 30 yards. And he goes back across the field for about 30 yards, and there's a penalty flag somewhere around the 20-yard line.
It's going to be a illegal block on McEachern, I believe, but it's going to be a spot foul, so he'll get the first down, I believe.
They run out of bounds at the 11-yard line, and the flag is somewhere around the 21-yard line. So they'll back it up from there, but it'll be first and 10 from there.
Holding is the call against McEachern.
So it will be a spot foul, though, after he got
They
out.
haven't marked it off yet. I hope they're going to mark it off from the foul. Yeah, spot foul will be 21, back up to 31, first and 10 from 31.
One of the infraction moves the ball to the 31.
3:10 to go. Clock stops. Indians, East Coweta's trailing 17-25. Bryce Archer, the quarterback. Now he has. This time he runs it up in the middle, trying to get up something. Dudek kind of gets him knocked down, and he picks up about 3 yards on the play, brings up 2nd down and 7.
Dudek and company there with the stop. That was a good gang tackle by the defensive front, and Ellis was in there as well.
Ball's at the 26, 27-yard. That quick snap. We're looking. We're not ready. They are. Now he hands it to the tailback this time, trying to get up to the line of scrimmage, and we kind of bend him over and break him down, and he does get maybe 1 yard. Brings up 3rd down and 5.
So if I'm East Coweta's defense, I'm keeping my eye out on 2 guys, number 1 and number 9. This is a big 3rd down for East Coweta. They need to get a stop here.
3rd and 5. They're in 2-down territory, in my opinion, Josh. I think that's what they'll do. This time he looks. Archer's trying to do the option. He takes it and tucks it and gets the 1st down over there, and he's going to score. Nobody tackling. We're trying to bump him down, and he scores from 25 yards out and puts it up 31 with the extra point on the way.
Number 3, Bryce Archie. On the quarterback keeper, goes around there.
Yeah, he snuck around there and was able to get a couple of blockers in front of him, and then he eluded our would-be tacklers, and he rushed it in for a touchdown. And McEachern goes up again, and it's not looking good for East Coweta when they're unable to do anything on the offensive side of the ball.
Excuse me. McEachern comes out for the extra point. Wynn trying the extra point. Quarterbacks hold it, low snap, gets it down, and it's up, and it is good. 32-17. That's our score at Garland Shoemake. Marlon McEachern over East Coweta. We'll take a 60-second timeout.
Van Mottler and the Mottler Hines Real Estate Team are proud sponsors of high school athletics and have their finger on the pulse of the Noonan Coweta real estate environment. Give them a call today at 678-870-2295 or look them up at motthines.com for all of your real estate needs. That's Mott, M-O-T-T, Hines, Hines.com. Or call and ask for Van Mottler, 678-870-2295.
All right. Okay, we're back at Garland Shoemake Stadium tonight. Rain, it looks like it's slowed up a little bit. It hadn't stopped. It slowed up a little bit. McEachern getting ready to kick off again with a 32-17 lead over the Indians, East Coweta Indians.
Yeah, and
Harrison Freeman deep for the Indians, East Coweta.
The shift might have happened right before halftime of the confidence and the mojo shift.
Harris looking for it. You got to get on the ball. It did go out of bounds. You got to get over on that thing and cover it.
Yeah, get
it ain't automatic. It ain't automatic. It goes out. Yeah. It just rolled out the last minute at the 4-yard line.
It's an odd-shaped ball. Anything can happen with that thing when it's bouncing around.
So do we take it to the 35 or make them kick it again? Feel like we're going to make them kick it again.
Indians have a choice of taking the ball at the 35 or backing up 5, forcing a re-kick.
I hope Harris understands that we do have to go over and play it. I think twice he kind of thought it was going out of bounds, and it did, luckily on his behalf, but you still got to make sure. Cause
that one only went out of bounds by about a foot.
Yeah, and stopped in the white. We're going to kick off this time from the 35-yard line. 2:03 to go in the third quarter.
Maybe we can get some type of return here. Something explosive to pick up the motivation for the East Coweta Indians. Special team score would make this a ball game again.
One step this time. This time Harris has got it at the 11, 20, 25, and we should have took the kick. We're going to head it to 35, and we lost 9 yards on the play. Isn't that right?
Yeah, well, probably 6 yards. 6 or 7 yards on the play. I think they're going to have it about the 27.
27-yard line, right. So it'll be 1st and 10 from the 27, trying to make something work out, but it didn't quite do it that time. Thinking after they done sprinted down there twice, you might have a chance. 1st and 10 East Coweta at the
28.
28. Now the rain picked back up. Moss is in the slot. Sims is out wide to the left. This time he looks. Gives the ball to Reed. Reed trying to fight dance, and we don't have anything in the up there. They'll just pin the ears back and just unloading everything. Brings up second down and 9. Only picked up one. They got one down with a cramp.
Yeah, that's Tajon Cash there with the cramp. I think he was one of the guys with the stop, with the tackle. He was able to get up.
Coming out one play.
Yep.
Second and 9 right here.
I think you're going to have to start trying to air it out a little bit here, round down the third quarter.
1:13 to go. Once again, looking. Got plenty of time. Got a man across the middle, and that's, in and out of Sims' hands at the 11-yard line.
I think they had 12 men on the field right there.
On the coverage, number 2.
I have to look back at that.
No, they had 11. They had 11. Yeah, they brought,
Bring up 3rd and 9 from the
3rd and 9 right here. In and out of the hands of Sims that time. Zander went down to try to get it. Clock stops with 1:05 to go in the third quarter. Indians trailing 32-17.
All right, EC, here you go.
Got 9 seconds to get this one off. Got plenty of time. There we go. Looking. Got a man deep down the sideline. It's Zander, and he misses in and out of his hands. He just misses it and drops it, a touchdown pass that time. And Danny Shock puts it in his hands at the 30-yard line.
Yeah, he turned around, and all he had to make was a basket catch, but it's in and out of his hands, and nobody feels worse about it than he does.
Fourth down, kicking situation again, 4th and 9. The ball's at the 37. Webb's deep for high snap. This time he gets it down. Good kick. This time it's going to turn over at about the 35. And he's trying to get to that one play. Webb's trying to get to the outside. He gets by 2 or 3 guys, and finally we get him down at about the 46-yard line.
Burst in on the tackle. That number 1 for McEachern, Caleb Webb, he's just a hard guy to bring down. He's been the offensive player of the game for them so far tonight. As we get close to the beginning of the fourth quarter, we got 46 seconds left.
McNutt, the center, makes a tackle on the play. Brings up 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line. The play like is what's that. 46 seconds to go in the third quarter. Indians behind McEachern 32-17. McEachern breaks the huddle. Arch is in the back. Got a new running back this time. It's Hall to the right. Got a man back in motion. West. Hall gets the ball, and we just spin him around. We ain't got him down. Now we throw him down to about the 40-yard line. Looked like Dudak was one of them, and also Cornegay was the other one.
Yeah, they was doing the do-si-do out there. They little ring around the rosy, spun him around about 3 times.
360s twice, but we knocked him down. A loss of 6 on the play brings up 2nd down. That's probably the last play. McEachern will not have to run one. 18 seconds. They will not run a play.
All right. He's Coweta down 32-17 against McEachern. And you're listening to StreamCity.org. We will be right back.
Hey, this is James O'Brien with Stream City Radio. Hope you're enjoying the broadcast. Do you love sports? Have you ever dreamed of having your own show talking about your favorite team? Maybe you've wanted to do play-by-play or color for a live broadcast. Could be in luck. We're looking to expand our broadcast team. If you're interested and you possess good general sports knowledge, drop us a line, go to streamcity.org, click on the Contact Us button, and let us know what exactly it is you are interested in doing. Who knows? The next show somebody tunes in for might be you behind the microphone. StreamCity.org. Contact us. Let's talk.